What's going on, guys? It's Greg here. Just wanted to show you guys some scenery over here. You're looking at the New York City reservoir. This is the water supply for New York City, and these areas are usually very secluded and protected, so they're usually very scenic. So we probably got about 6 inches of snow from Winter Storm Jacob. As you can see, the snow here, it's like in the 30s right now, so the snow is getting a little, wettish, but it's supposed to cool down tonight, and this coming week Arctic air is coming into this area, so we're expecting temperatures to be in the 20s all week. During the week, 20 highs in the 20s, and then at night it's going to be in the single digits. Tonight there's supposed to be some Arctic air coming in from Canada, and the temperatures are supposed to drop to the single digits, like upper single digits, between 5 and 10 degrees. And with the wind chills, it's going to be pretty cold. They're saying the wind chills will be pretty bad. So I'm just enjoying my Sunday here. I just got back from church. You can see this beautiful oak here. Nice oak. There's a lot of these old growth trees in this area because they were protected due to the reservoir system, so nobody could cut them down. So there's a lot of these big oaks here. But basically, we're expecting the Arctic air to come in, and strong wind chills, and there's a little bit of ice that started forming here. Normally this reservoir is usually frozen solid by now. We had unusually mild temperatures so far this winter. The beginning of the winter in December was cold. Like beginning of December, the temperatures were pretty much normal for our area here, but once Christmas came, the temperature started getting really mild, unusually mild. So it's starting to get a little more normal now. And, normally if this was like a normal winter, I guess you could say, it would be probably in the 20s right now. I would be pretty cold, and, this reservoir usually freezes over solid after the new year. And through March, this reservoir is usually frozen solid, and it's a very popular ice fishing spot. I personally haven't gone ice fishing here, but I know a lot of people go ice fishing here a lot. All the reservoirs around my area, people go ice fishing in them, just because the New York State puts trout in them, so there's usually really good trout fishing. And there's also good perch population here. There's a lot of perch and panfish, crappies and things like that. So they're usually pretty tasty. You can catch a lot of them if you hit like a school. You can catch like 10 or 20 of the panfish when you're ice fishing. But so far it's unusually mild for this time of year. But it's supposed to get more normal this week. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update here. So this is what it looks like in the Hudson Valley region of New York State post Winter Storm Jacob. Temperatures are in the 30s right now, and we got about 6 inches of snow, and we're expecting the Arctic air to arrive this week. So I hope you guys are having a great Sunday, and to my fellow Christians, God bless, and I hope you're enjoying your day of rest. Remember that God rested on the 7th day, so we shouldn't really be working today. Today is a day of rest and prayer and time with our families, time to get closer to God and closer to our families and nature. So make sure you don't work today if you don't have to. Don't stress out. Don't fight with other people and argue. Today is God's day. So, and there's all these little stone walls here. If If you guys could see some of the stone walls in the back over here, right down there, there's stone walls in the woods. That's from back in the day. This area used to be all like farmland, and they would use the stone walls to separate the properties. So you know, there's a lot of weird history in this area. You know, just because it's such a historic place here. There's a lot of like abandoned like buildings in the woods, like old farmhouses, like old you know, cellars and stuff like that, like stone cellars, and these weird stone formations in the woods. Here's another view of the reservoir that I'm at. You can see it's actually frozen over on this side. The other side wasn't frozen over, but it's pretty solid. I wouldn't walk on it now though, but probably in the next couple days this will freeze up and get solid again. But this is a really popular fishing spot. You can see the boats here. So that's what the scenery looks like over here. And I've seen some bobcats in this area before. You know, seen a lot of coyotes and foxes. I've actually even seen a bear up in those woods up there on the hill. I've seen a bear. A lot of deer in this area, tons of deer. Deer are everywhere. There's probably more deer than squirrels. So, but I've actually seen a little bear, actually multiple bears in this area. So there's a lot of wildlife here, and it's, you know, nice place to go on a Sunday. Got a little swamp here. There's some deer tracks going into the woods there, going into the swamp, and it's just a local state land nearby. Got a lot of potholes here. The road's not paved. It's just one of the areas in my area where there's a lot of horses around here. They have all these horse farms, horse ranches, whatever you want to call it. You can see the horses down there, horses and cows. You can see them eating, and then you got the mountains down there in the back. It's very windy right now, but I'm really enjoying this Sunday drive. I love going on these scenic drives. Look at this tree here, how it's got that little bend in it. It's a great tree to climb. So just wanted to show you guys some of the scenery here, because I don't think you guys really see much of the natural scenery around my area. So I just wanted to show you guys that. So, alright guys. One of the big horse farm areas near me. A lot of horses here. They also have some cows. It's a huge horse farm area. So I just wanted to show you guys the beautiful scenery here, snow-covered land. It's beautiful. Going on, guys? Just going for a little walkaroo here. It's a local trail, local conservation land. It's a pretty big piece of property. It's about, I don't know, 1,000 acres. I used to hunt a lot in this area here. I got to get back out here in the woods and hunt again. Here we just have a fox trail in the woods. You see the fox tracks going down into the woods there. You could see he went right into the woods, and there's his little trail there, and got some deer tracks here. Looks like a young deer. Some small deer tracks there. It's a really good area. You can see the deer walking this way. I used to hunt this area quite a bit, and a lot of nice hardwoods here. Good amount of oaks, and you got some hemlocks up here. Look at those beautiful hemlocks. Right now the temperature's dropping. It's like right around the freezing mark. It's getting cooler. The wind is picking up. You guys can see the leaves here. These are beech trees. The smooth bark is here. That's a beech tree. But it's so quiet here. I love this silence. And there's the deer tracks. They went up in there. So look at this big tree that was uprooted right down there. Big tree. It gets very windy up here. We have this huge oak that fell over too. This giant oak here. And it's a big little ravine in this area. It's like a little gully. So it's a little isolated here. Alright, guys, just showing you some of the scenery. This giant oak here that fell over. It's crazy. Big blowdown here. Look at that. 2 big blowdowns. There's one right there. There's 2 here. It's probably about 6 inches of snow on the ground. A lot of oaks though. Oaks and beech. Look at that giant blowdown. It's crazy. This wood would be really good firewood. It's crazy. Alright, guys. What's going on, guys? Just going for a little hikeroo. It's a local state land piece over here. I used to hunt here a lot when I was a younger man. Spent a lot of time hunting here all around this property. I learned a lot about hunting here. It takes me back to my teenage years. Nice mature maples here, a lot of mature maples, like this maple here. Ooh, little hole there. Yeah, when I was a teenager, I hunted this property a lot for birds and deer. I used to hunt deer and quail, or not quail, grouse. It's a really nice little property here. It's like a little field. I put some corn here. Corn and looks like wheat. I haven't been here in a long time. So these open areas, there's a lot of pheasants here. They in the early fall time. The wind is picking up. Very secluded area here. Excellent stargazing spot too. It's just like an open area here. I love this area. Sun is going down, as you can see. Nice little birch tree over here. The snow's a little bit crusty because it was above freezing today, and now it's dropping down. So that's the scene here. Hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay warm, stay safe. I'll be live streaming tomorrow. And remember the 3 P's: prepare, practice, and persevere. All right, guys. God bless.